0800 yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Khalid, Omari, live and direct in the hot seat. Caller, you are live. What's good?
Yo fam, like, oh man, I need a plumber, man. I need to design this bathroom. I don't know where to start, you know what I'm saying?
Holler at KRL, plumbing, heating, KRL, gas, tiling, KRL, flow, training, KRL. Holler at KRL, plumbing, heating, KRL, gas, tiling, KRL, flow, training, KRL.
KRL covers a range of domestic service and maintenance requirements, including plumbing, heating, bathrooms and kitchens. They design and install complete systems and can repair or upgrade your existing system wherever possible. Their team of engineers undertake all types of breakdown repairs quickly and efficiently, including fault finding and diagnostic solutions. KRL are available 24 hours a day and can guarantee to solve any problem whilst always leaving your property clean and tidy. Workmanship carries a 12-month guarantee and appointment times are made to suit their customers. For rates, testimonials and contact information, head to www.krlplumbingandheating.com.
Holler at KRL, plumbing, heating, KRL, gas, tiling, KRL, flow, training, KRL. Holler at KRL, plumbing, heating, KRL, gas, tiling, KRL, flow, training, KRL.
Alright, let's get into the episode.
0800 yo fam, whatever in it.
Yo, 0800 yo fam, what's good, what's popping? I am Khalid Omari and welcome, bienvenidos, mi amigos, mi familia. Welcome to another episode of 0800 yo fam, whatever in it. You know what's been popping? You know, 0800 yo fam, whateverinnit.com is on and popping. Pretty much I've centralized all of my blogging operations to that website. I know I've gone through the whole HostGator jungle of having my own domain and then creating a WordPress blog off of that domain and then the upkeep and then trying to do Google Analytics at the same time and pushing traffic. But I found that with 0800 yo fam, with whateverinnit.com, they were separate entities. Even with whereisko.com, it was a separate entity and it was bugging the life out of me. But what happened is I changed my podcast provider from Spreaker to Anchor, and then Anchor just started having these wicked features, like these sick features. So people can leave me voice messages, people can leave me text messages, everything if they listen through Anchor and if they listen through Spotify. And I have the ability to upload my podcast in phrases. So at the start of this podcast, you would have heard a jingle for KRL Plumbing. KRL, Mr. Rico Smith didn't ask me to do that. I just had an idea, and you know, he's someone I know and trust because I've seen the pride that he takes in his work. So I was like, let me just make man a little jingle as I'm creating these experiments right at the front of my podcast. So if you heard that and you're interested in finding a plumber or someone that is a heating specialist, for example, to help you design and plan the outlay of your home, etc., in regards to his specialities, holler at him, innit? That's krlplumbingandheating.com, I believe, from what I remember. But anyway, this week's episode, it's the 18th, Saturday the 18th. Christmas is next week. I still haven't recorded my Christmas episode. And yes, I'm going to mention it again. Last year, I spent Christmas on my ones because I had COVID. COVID ruined my Christmas. My mum cooked this mad tomahawk steak thing. I couldn't even yam the steak. She bought the ackee and saltfish, the mackerel and green banana, the hot chocolate, and I had no appetite to have it. Also, my taste buds were effed. They were effed. So I couldn't taste anything. So yeah, big up my mumsy. Big up Chel's mumsy, you know, everyone who was looking after man and whatever, trying to make me recover and all of that. Like, I appreciate you, and I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't fully jumped into Christmas yet, because ultimately I'm grateful that I am still here. I'm grateful that I'm in health, but I think the fact that I've got 2 days off starting from today and tomorrow, and then I thrust myself into the last Christmas week before Christmas, like, I think I'm going to start getting excited, you know what I'm saying? And as you all know, I've gotten closer to Islam and whatever, and I used to think, rah, like, is man going to be able to celebrate Christmas? But obviously, man is celebrating the life of Isa, who is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So, big up yourselves. Hope you are all buying your presents, wrapping your presents, winding down and reflecting. And on the note of reflecting, it brings me to this week's episode, which is entitled Execution is Everything. You know, without action, we have nothing at all. You can have the best idea in all of existence, but if there's no execution, you have nothing at all. You do your inspiration a disservice by receiving such powerful visions and not acting upon them. It's hella selfish. You do yourself a major disservice when you share your ideas with the wrong people who, rather than elevate and build upon the idea by sharing their constructive point of view, the folks you've shared it with are full of rebuttals. Remove yourself from those circles because you're only being influenced to not take action, and think about why it's impossible rather than be in a mindset that the possibilities are endless. Imagine how different the world would be if everyone executed some of their grandest and far-fetched ideas. We'll probably live in peace with one another. We'd probably be bouncing around different galaxies and connecting with life forms. We'd be more sustainable in our living practices. We'd be more considerate, as everything would be in abundance, and therefore no strive for control, as everyone would be selfless. But here we are. You've had that grand master plan bottled up in the dungeon that is all the rest of your ideas that you lock away whilst waiting in vain for the submystical event called the right time. Release that idea in the physical realm through working on it. Share it with the right people. Enjoy the journey to make it happen. Don't hold back. Keep nurturing it. Allow it to grow. Transform your ideas. Converge your passion points. Be less self-conscious of what you'll be labelled as if you were to go all the way into your ideas and bring them to life. Be you and do you. You know what I'm saying? Execution is everything. Like, it's everything. What if you don't wake up in the morning and didn't share your great ideas through execution or journaling them? What blueprint is the future meant to follow or be inspired by? Execution is key. We all start somewhere and need to remind ourselves that nothing is perfection. You know what I'm saying? We must seek fulfillment in the journey despite the different checkpoints and trials we are faced with. Be consistent. Execute, 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 assess and repeat. Sooner or later, it just becomes instinctive. The tools you've assembled over the years of executing and manifesting would allow you to slowly connect the dots much more quickly to the point that everything becomes second nature. Trust your intuition. Follow the inspiration when it calls. Find a place to journal or record an idea when it arrives. Manifest and visualize the finished article with the steps and then retrace them in the execution. The end product is the sum of all previous bursts of inspiration and execution. Behind a great execution, you've got to have a great vision to know exactly what you're working towards. It can be a manuscript, it can be a sentence, it can be a feeling, it can be anything you would like it to be. You don't need to be able to explain it to anyone outside of yourself. If they get it, they get it, but more so, you are the one that needs to know what it's all about. Reflecting on the previous year, would you say that you've executed much or focused everything on the manifesting, waiting at a not often served stop on the route of inspiration, looking out for when it would casually pass by? My point is, as much dowers as you send into Allah's ears, you're always better off doing in motion, as each balanced step on the narrow road of manifestation, action and execution brings you closer to where you'd like to be. What do you think of that? Share your thoughts via voice message or text if listening by Anchor or Spotify. Email via holla at 0800YoFam whateverinnit.com or connect with me via the socials at whereisko. I am Khalid Omari and you've been listening to the 0800 Yo Fam Whatever In It podcast. Nos vemos el próximo sábado. We'll meet again next Saturday. Peace.
Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 Yo fam, whatever in it. Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 Yo fam, whatever in it.